A court in the United Kingdom yesterday sentenced a Nigerian elderly man to 28 years in prison. By the time this brother comes out of prison, he will be close to over 90 years. Anthony Shogbungo is a man that a lot of people trusted. They thought they knew this man. If you know anyone or you have any young children, please kindly ensure that you see this story and share, because there are valuable lessons that can be learned from the story that we're about to share with you today. If you're coming across my face for the first time, my name is Frank. On this channel, we share stories to inform and educate our audience. The guy's real name is Anthony Shogbungo. Anthony Shogbungo is somebody who has lived in the United Kingdom for many years. He is somebody that is well respected. He lives around the Croydon area. This man is a man that a lot of people who knew him, they are still in shock when they heard yesterday that he has been sentenced, been convicted of 17 counts of some of the most horrible things that any human being can ever do. This guy is somebody that people still cannot believe, that the man that people thought they respected, that they knew, they cannot believe what this brother has done. The story has it that this brother's actions that landed him in jail, there are things that the guy did in the 90s and 2000. This brother was entrusted with a lot of people's ask him to look after their young ones, and because of the trust that they have for him, they thought this guy is somebody that they trusted, and these people, they were just caring. He was looking after them. This is why before you give anyone the responsibility of looking after your young one, you have to be very, very careful, because you do not know what is in people's mind these days. And there are reports that this guy is also a religious man. The question that I'm asking is that, do you think that Anthony would have been sent to jail if he was living in Nigeria or any African country and committed what he has been convicted for? Some of the people that Anthony committed this crime against, it happens that two of them were brave enough, after Anthony initially denied that what he has been accused of, he vehemently denied that he is innocent. What nailed this brother was that two of the accused, he actually took them to a place where they had pregnancy termination. They had abortion while they were still very young, and they then have counseling afterward. And there are reports that Anthony was present when all these things was happening. He probably told the authorities that this is his relative. When this person now come forward, after many years, they decide to come forward and approach the police and said, look, this is what happened to me. That this is the man that we call Egbon in our community, which is big bros. He did this kind of thing to me. The authority then started encouraging more people to come forward. That is when other people come forward. And initially, Anthony said, no, I cannot do this kind of thing. I am a respected man in my community. Why should I do this? These are people that I know. They are like my own family members. It was the medical record that gave the police the lead that Anthony is not who a lot of people thought he was. The medical record then showed that Anthony was present, not on one, on two occasions, and he was there when this person was offered counseling, because this person was very, very young when the guy took them for abortion. Then this guy then came forward. This guy, all till everything, he continued to maintain his innocence. This bros was convicted for 17 counts. And this is why if you have young children, You have to be extremely careful who you leave them with. You leave them with people that you think that this person attends my church or mosque, is somebody that I trust. The only thing you should trust is your mind. You do not know what is in the mind of other people. Now, this brother now, he is now in his 60s. He has been convicted for 28 years. And by the time he come out of prison, he will be almost 90 years. Now, the question that a lot of people are asking is that if this brother, if he were living in an African country, do you think that Anthony would have been convicted for crime that he committed in the 90s and 2000? The police said it doesn't matter when the crime was committed. As long as the crime was committed, they will go after the perpetrator. And in this case, this brother now, he has now been found guilty. Most saddest part of it is that a lot of the people that this guy did the unthinkable to are people that he knew, people that trusted him. They trusted him with their younger ones, not knowing that the Egbo, as they normally say, is doing things. And there are a lot of people like this still hanging around in our community. Some of them are men of so-called men of God. They are doing all these things. And thank God, the victims in this case, they came forward despite the fact that it took a lot of time. If this victim did not come forward, this guy has the opportunity. He probably would have carried on doing what he did. This is why we are saying that if you have children, we know a lot of people from our community, they are struggling with childcare. You know, you're looking to go to work and earn money, and you have young children, you rely on people to look after them. But you have to be very careful, because some of these people will traumatize your children. They will do things that they shouldn't have done, and this will be a scar that these people will carry forever. Now, this man, 28 years, he was given yesterday in court, and he was convicted for 17 counts, and he will have time to reflect on his action. So if you know anyone that has young children, please kindly ensure that they see this video, because there are a lot of people like Anthony still rolling around the street. Still, we see them with this. So some of them are church members, some of them are mosque members. You do not know what is in the heart of people. You only know what is in the heart, your own heart. So the saddest part of this story is that there are people who will carry the scar of the trauma that they've experienced due to Anthony's action. And by the time Anthony comes out from prison, if he's still alive, it will be over 90 years. So the lesson that we can all learn from this story, if you have anyone that has young children, kindly ensure that they see this video, because there are valuable lessons that we can learn. Make sure don't leave your children with anyone, because you only know your mind. You do not know the mind, what is in someone else's mind. So if you see any value in this content, you can support what we're trying to do by sharing this video with anyone that you know will benefit. Like it, share it, and comment. The question I'm asking is that, do you think he would have been convicted if he were living in Nigeria? Let me know what your views are. Follow us on all our social media platforms. As soon as we have any update,